to another fun-filled episode of Badminton Unlimited. In the next 30 minutes, your favorite shuttlers send greetings your way this festive Lunar New Year.
我想祝所有的中国球迷们新年快乐
Happy Chinese New Year, 恭喜发财
We hit the gym with Kidambi Srikanth and check out how the Indian ace develops power needed for badminton. Plus, a brave Michelle Lee accepts Badminton Unlimited's challenge to make the traditional Japanese soba noodles.
This water mixing work is most important.
Okay, so what am I doing wrong?
The last of 3 successive tournaments, the Princess Sirivannavari Thailand Masters 2020, wrapped up a hectic month of January on the HSBC BWF World Tour. The season so far has certainly made for interesting viewing, with all 3 events throwing different finalists in 4 of the 5 disciplines. Only mixed doubles had the same winners and runners-up in Malaysia and Indonesia. In Thailand, however, the final pitted 4th seeds Hafiz Faisal, Gloria Emmanuel Wijaja against 6th seeds Marcus Ellis, Lawrence Smith. And it was the English duo who hit the ground running, opening up an 8-point lead in the first game to eventually take it 21-16. Faisal and Wijaja came back strong in the second, winning 21-13 to level the match. That proved to be a wake-up call for Ellis and Smith as they regained control in the third, leaping forward 6-0 to never look back. The world number 13s clinching at 21-16 to win their partnership's first Super 300 title.
I think there was a rally in the third set, an extremely long one. They probably should have won the rally quite a few times, but we just were really stubborn and didn't let them do that, and got a few more shots back, and I think that grew our confidence in that third end, and also took the sting out of them a little bit more as well. So that's what we kind of pride ourselves on, the fact that we never let a shuttle hit the floor without kind of trying to get it back.
Ka Long reached his first final of the year in Bangkok, following an impressive win over Shi Yuqi in the semis. The Hong Kong-China shuttler faced Japan's Kenta Nishimoto in the finals, who he beat last in 2014, trailing 5-1 in their head-to-head meetings. And it was the Japanese who made the brightest start, taking charge halfway through the opener to seal it 21-16. However, the third seed was far from deterred as he came back in full force in the second. Took a 6-point lead in the second to close out the game 21-13 and push for the decider. Despite a sluggish start to the third game, battled past his opponent to win 21-12 and clinch his first HSBC BWF World Tour title.
I'm very happy because in last July I lost in the final in the Thailand Open right here in the same stadium, and I was very sad at that moment, and I told myself I have to be the champion next time, and this time I really did it, so I'm very happy.
Japan, however, did find success in women's singles, with Akane Yamaguchi putting the disappointing start to the year behind her by reaching her first final of 2020. The top seed locked horns with Korean upstart An Se-young for the title clash and was completely focused on the task at hand. Yamaguchi took a sizable lead early in the first game and kept ahead of her opponent from then on to win 21-16. The second started off similarly for the Japanese, before An finally found her rhythm halfway through. It was neck and neck after that, but Yamaguchi narrowly edged at the end to win 22-20 and pick up her first silverware of the new season. World number 1s Chen Qingchen and Jia Yifan also reached their first final of the year in 3 attempts after a hard-fought victory over Kim So-young and Kong Hee-young in the semis. And as it turned out, they had to get past another Korean pair to lift their first trophy this season. Baek Ha-na and Jung Kyung-yun proved formidable opponents as they made a flying start to grab the opener 21-17. The Chinese top seeds continued to trail Baek and Jung in the second until 13-all, when the momentum changed and Chen and Jia surged ahead 21-17. The third was another seesaw battle that saw the Koreans start well only to falter after the interval. Chen and Jia used their big match experience to power through in the end, winning 21-15 after an hour and 26 minutes on court.
现在感觉还挺开心的，因为也是我们中国的春节也没有回去过年，然后也是为了祖国奋力在一线，然后还是挺开心的吧，可以拿到冠军。
The men's doubles final was contested by two unseeded pairs. Ong Yu-sin, Chiu Yi of Malaysia took on Huang Kaixiang and Liu Chun from China. 2017 world champion Liu and his new partner Huang drew first blood, taking the closely fought first game 21-18. But their opponents pushed back equally hard in the second to win 21-17 and send the match into a third game. The deciding game exchanged leads numerous times before Ong and Teo finally prevailed 21-17 after an hour and 12 minutes on court to lift their very first HSBC BWF World Tour title.
We let them play their game and we follow the flow, and we change it after second set, I think. The key moment, I think, is when we start to enjoy ourselves. We don't give any pressure to ourselves, and
that's really important because we really enjoy ourselves. We didn't give much pressure to ourselves here.
Hi everyone, I'm Srikanth. This is Daniel, my trainer.
Today we're going to do the snatch pull, the power snatch, and the overhead squat. The full snatch or the power snatch is the ultimate hand to extremity exercise because the force starts at the foot and ends in the hand in one movement that takes place in less than a second. For the pull portion, we're pulling the bar up to the bottom of the chest because that's how high the bar needs to come off the floor to complete an actual full snatch exercise. The power snatch version develops more power than the full lift because the bar will come higher, straight up over the head. The leg will be extended more than 90 degrees on the power version. We practice the overhead squat because that's part of the full lift, and the overhead squat requires a lot of balance of the athlete to be able to keep the bar overhead while completing the eccentric and concentric portion of a total active squat. We're also focusing on using the clean and jerk and snatch exercises, which are the competitive lifts of Olympic weightlifting. Those are maximal power. There's no way the human body can display more power than the Olympic weightlifting movements. And at the end of the day, in badminton, what we have to display on the court is power, the ability to move quickly from one place to the other.
So I'm here for the Japan Open, and I have some time off today, and I heard there's this really good soba noodle making class right here, and I'm really excited because it's my first time ever taking a cooking class, and it's in a very traditional Japanese house. Yeah, let's get to it. So we need plastic gloves to make this. I'm recently going to Europe because I needed to save money. We always stayed in Airbnbs, and I asked my mom to teach me how to cook. And so far, she taught me how to make beef, tomato, and egg, and then steamed egg and chicken wings. So that, I think, is my best dish, or best dishes right now, so far.
For bread, this is hard side, medium hard, medium thin.
So I am about to weigh 163.2 soba flour into this nice plastic bowl. It's a lot. Too much.
Not too much.
Yeah.
Back.
With my hand?
Yeah.
I actually really like baking. I haven't baked in a while, but I usually bake cookies or banana bread, or I watch my mom bake cheesecake. It's so hard to balance. 0.1 kilogram. Oh no, not kilograms, grams. Okay, there. So to make soba noodles, we need some soba flour, some wheat flour, and then there's two different types of wheat flour. I think one is harder and one is medium hard. And so it's 80% soba flour, and then it is 10% of the hard wheat flour and 10% of the medium hard wheat flour, if I got that right. Yes. So now I have to mix this with my hands.
Yeah. Next, shift.
There's also a friend here. Her name's Chung, and so we're splitting the work, and she is sifting the flour.
Okay, thank you. Water grams cc same.
Okay.
Okay. So he said that the amount of water you need changes with the season. So in Japan, it's cold during the winter, so it's very dry. So in the winter, you would have a bit more water, but then since in the summer, it's more humid, so you can have less water. Chong here is adding in 96 cc's of water.
What is this? Hold it back. 95.4.
Okay.
There you go.
First, bring her. Okay.
So he only poured half.
Mix it.
Mixing again with my hands. It just feels like I'm playing with wet sand. I know, I love going to the beach. I miss the sand already. So for vacation, I always go to the beach because Toronto doesn't have very many beaches. Yeah.
This water mixing work is most important. Okay.
This is the most important. So what am I doing wrong?
To ball to crush your ball.
Okay.
We both could work at it.
Yeah. I was just told that this step is the most important. So we have to make sure that we break all the balls and mix everything up really well. Yeah.
So, okay, continue please.
So he just added another quarter of the water, and now we have to do this again, mix again, and it's the most important step. So I don't want to mess this up.
Okay, last all.
And now he added the rest of the water, and we're doing the same thing and just mushing. Oh, it's so sticky. It's like sticking onto my gloves.
More of Michelle Lee after this short break as we find out if the Canadian can persevere and master the art of soba making.
Oh, we're back. Okay, almost there, just a few more cuts.
And we bring you Chinese New Year greetings from the cheerful badminton fraternity.
这里祝大家新春快乐！
垮了，不是新年吗？
新春嘛。好，行，来吧。
大家好，我是王一律，
我是黄东平，
祝大家新年快乐，
万事如意。
Saya Antoni Sinusuka Ginting, saya mengucapkan selamat tahun baru Cina untuk semua teman-teman yang merayakan.
Hi, I'm Carolina Marin, and I wish to everyone a happy Chinese New Year.
大家好，我是何明娇，祝各位新年快乐，鼠年大吉。
My name is Anna Sanderson, and I would like to wish you all a very happy Chinese New Year, and see you the next time I'm in China.
Hello， 大家好，我是郑思维，
我是潘海琼，
这里祝大家新春快乐。
垮了，不是新年吗？
新春嘛。好，行，来吧。Hello， 大家好，我是郑思维，
我是潘海琼，
祝大家新年快乐，鼠年大吉。
안녕하세요. 저는 김소영입니다. 안녕하세요. 저는 공희영입니다. 새해 복 많이 받으세요.
Hello， 大家好，我是陈建明，
我是赖佩君，
在这里祝大家新年快乐，
鼠年行大运，恭喜发财。
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah. My name is Maiken, and we want to wish you a happy Chinese New Year.
Saya Indra Setiawan, Happy Chinese New Year 2020.
大家好，我是王芷怡，祝大家2020年新年快乐，万事如意，身体健康，笑口常开，鼠年吉祥。
My name is Marcus.
My name is Kevin.
I want to wish Happy Chinese New Year for everyone.
大家好，我是丹麦的安策郎，我想祝所有的中国球迷们新年快乐。
My name is Tom Jikel.
My name is Delphine Deru.
And happy Chinese New Year to everyone.
Halo, nama saya Fajar.
Halo, nama saya Rian.
Selamat Tahun Baru Cina 2020.
祝大家新年快樂，恭喜發財，萬事如意。
我是苏怡，
我是谢定峰，祝大家新年快乐，万事如意。
Happy Chinese New Year， 恭喜发财。
Before the break, Badminton Unlimited followed an excited Michelle Lee to a soba making class, which started with a slight hiccup. Now let's find out if the Canadian was able to make a comeback.
Okay, let's make a ball. Okay.
Okay. Stick it on. So now we've made everything that we were mixing into a ball.
Okay. Use palm and stretch. Okay. Yeah,
Do I
maybe
stand up?
standing easy.
Okay.
Stretch about 100 times.
100 times. Okay. Am I doing this right? Think I'm at 40 times yet? 50 times? Okay, your turn. You can do the other 50.
You think your mom will be proud of you?
She'd be shocked. For sure, she'd be shocked. I don't know if she'd be proud. Because I never really cook at home. And now that I'm making soba noodles, I think she'd be like, what? Why? I don't know if she'd eat it because I made it. But it'd be nice if she was here. And then she could try some of my soba noodles. So he said that the dough is supposed to feel harder than your earlobe. So when you squish it, it's supposed to be, I guess, a little bit more harder, I guess, or squishier. So now he's sort of making it into like a cone shape and making sure that the outside of the dough is very smooth and there are no lines.
Yeah. Last push down, finish.
I think this is going to be fun. So I just push it down.
Yeah. Stop.
No! Okay, what did I do? Did I do something wrong?
Yeah, okay.
So.
Okay, finish. Good
Finish.
job. Next,
I don't really
roll.
understand it.
Okay, roll, make circle. Okay?
You want to go first? Or?
I'll go first, you finish it off.
So he drew a circle. So when we're rolling it, we're supposed to roll it softly, and then every few times you roll it, then you have to turn it a little bit to make a full circle. So I think it makes it more even. Yeah.
Have fun.
I feel like this one, I have to be a little bit more gentle. With pizza, I feel like I was just beating up the dough. So I didn't have to be as careful, I think. So Master's coming to save me. Tag team. Yeah. Oh. I need to stretch. That's kind of hard on the back.
First make circle, next make a square. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Try. Roll it. Wait. Yes.
Like this.
Yeah. Okay. Again.
And then, okay, again.
Again?
Again.
Okay.
Oh, now it's a square.
Yeah, yeah. Good job.
Thank you. Actually, 95% it was him. I did the 5%.
Okay, next cutting.
Oh, that's a funky looking knife.
Okay. Cutting.
Sorry, what's that called? Hocho?
Hocho. Yeah.
Hocho.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Oh wow, that is so thin.
I know, I was like,
I couldn't see it at first because I was
like,
best size 1.3 millimeter.
1.3 millimeters.
Oh, okay.
Cutting. Hocho straight down and incline. Straight down, incline. Okay. This is komaita. Auto move. Okay. Straight down, incline. Straight down, incline. Straight down.
So I'm supposed to go straight down, and then I'm supposed to push it in, so then come out on an incline, and then make sure each noodle is 1.3 millimeters thick. Oh, we're back. Okay, almost there, just a few more cuts. Ah, it's so thick. Okay.
Yeah, finish. Okay,
Finish.
good job.
Oh.
Finish. Almost okay. Good job.
I got a thumbs up. So we're putting it into a pot of boiling water, no salt, and if the noodles are really thin, you only have to put it in for 1 to 2 minutes. If the noodles are a little thicker, then 3 to 4 minutes. So you just took all of the noodles from the boiling pot and then put it in cold water, and then now he's straining it with a strainer.
Complete.
It's the complete product.
Very beautiful. Good job.
Yeah. Good job.
Hey. Soba dipping sauce. Not tea. So please don't drink.
Oh, okay. Just don't drink. So he just brought out the soba noodle dipping sauce, and he made sure that it's not tea, so don't drink. This one is green tea. Oh, I don't remember making that. Oh, good job. That looks good. Thank you. Itadakimasu. So, supposed to put the wasabi, all of it, into the soba noodle dipping sauce and then mix it. It's really good. It's really good. Yeah. Oishi. Oishi. Usually when I eat, I was taught not to make noise. But in Japan, I think when you eat noodles, it is okay to slurp and to make noise. So I'm going to do that here. Oishi. So I learned something new today. Soba noodles are actually the most healthy noodle, and it's really good for skin. So I think there's a lot of nutrients in it, and the teacher told me that after eating this today, I'll have really, really beautiful skin tomorrow. So looking forward to that. Thank you so much. It was really nice meeting you, and I learned a lot.
Thank you.
I had a really good time today. I learned to make soba noodles and I learned a lot about soba noodles, and I think I have a new favorite dish, and I definitely would love to come back before Tokyo 2020 or after competing. It's been a really great experience, and I really recommend everyone else to try.
That's it for this episode of Badminton Unlimited, but do join us next week as we speak exclusively to one of badminton's greatest players and now Team Japan coach Park Ju-bong.
I have done to my target. Of course, most is Olympic world titles, all in the titles, all in the big tournament title I done. So still I'm coaching to in the badminton. So I love badminton.
Plus, we'll take a look at who's hit the ground running in this season's HSBC race to Guangzhou. In the meantime, remember to log on to bwfbadminton.com for all the latest news and features on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Have a sporting week ahead.